Oh my goodness. Have you ever thought to do something and then it worked? I'm literally sweating right now. So here we go. Ask me anything. Have you ever tried something and then it worked and you're like, wow, that worked. I wonder what else will work. I wonder what else I can do. What else am I capable of? And then every time you get to the next step, it's like, oh, you're so shocked that it worked that you get stuck. It's like, well, what next? It started. It's been a long time, but I had nowhere else to put it out. I had no other way of getting it out. It was all the same, you know. Let's see. Well, that came about because I needed a model. I was no model, okay? Turn sideways, I disappear. But the way it was being portrayed, I didn't want to do the same thing. I didn't want to do what everybody else was doing because that's just monotonous. So I thought to do it a different way. So since I couldn't find a model, I just figured I'd put it up this way, you know? And if I did ever come across a model who fit the script, I'd give it to them. If it fits, it's yours. You can tag along, you know, if you see it, great. If you don't, I don't care. But it's real and it's yours and you can begin your own story. That came about because someone I was following at the time, I thought it'd be a good idea. So I created this space where if you saw something that you liked, because I couldn't afford to get a website made, so I was using this, but then I needed a way to pay. And I figured for those who are over here, but you want to come over here, I can combine the two with monthly installments. Instead of taking more from you, and if you've been following consecutively, then you'd also get something, you know, sort of like a bonus or a thank you, you know, because either way you're starting your own story and it's a real one. That's what that was. I figured at the end I'd put it all together into a book, you know, and if you want to read along with me, then you just have to keep following and keep jumping to the next tier. You know, that's sort of the gist of it. Yeah, that was just my way of teaching, you know. I love teaching. I think teaching is wonderful. When you learn something and you teach someone else, you know, you pass it along. That's what that was. That's what that was about. And as I travel, as I get to know people and more people, Instagram, Patreon, YouTube, it grows into something bigger than yourself. And sometimes you get a little frightened that it may be getting too big, or it's getting away from you, you know, and I don't want to lose it. But I've come this far. So yeah, that's where I am right now. So if you want to tag along, great. If you don't, it doesn't matter. At this point, either way, I'm going to keep reading, because this guy, oh my goodness, this guy is indescribable. Like he's been places I've yet to go. He's been on TV shows that I used to watch as a child. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I'm so drawn to his book, but when I read your book, I am literally getting goosebumps. I don't know why. I'm getting goosebumps. You see, I'm literally sweating right now. It was just to brighten somebody's day. You know, they come across it and they read it and they, oh, that's funny, you know, or oh, that's wonderful, or that's enlightening, or that's right. But what started as a thought has become so much more. I think sometimes that might be too much. Maybe I'm reaching too far. That's where I am. Yeah, that's where I am. So if I see you, I see you. If I don't, hey, you know, if I see you and it fits, it's yours. That's how it works. I don't know. I don't know how else to describe it, you know, because I'm not making it, you know. I wish, I would love to. I would really love to, but I don't have the time right now. But I'm gonna get back to this book, because this man, I was looking at the back of the book, you know, where all the lectures and the teachings and the magazine covers and the organizations that he's a part of, and I wasn't going to read it. I didn't plan to, but I think I'm going to. Either way, we're getting back to this book.